Honestly, but
But listen carefully. It is a fake nomination.
Guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am super excited to be here. First of all, I'm gonna share the good news Ebuka came with today, guys, because I am super excited. So every time we see Ebuka, definitely we're scared. We're like, okay, this time what has he come to do? Because we're scared, because every time we see Ebuka, it is something else. It is either a twist or something, because most of the times Ebuka is expected on eviction days, or like mostly eviction days, because every time you see him before the eviction, you're like, okay, now what is the problem? Like, what is the twist in this season? So guys, I am super excited to know that Ebuka this time came with only good news, guys. So Ebuka visited us and he told us that the nominations were fake. So that means there are no evictions this week, and there will be no voting this week. No voting, no evictions, guys. I am super excited to know that we are gonna see these housemates for the second week. I am so happy for them, guys. I am super excited, guys. Most especially, I cannot wait for Gigi's, wedding. Because I was literally scared. I was asking myself, Madam, you are planning a wedding and there is eviction on Sunday. How sure are you that you're not going to be evicted? I was super scared at this point. But then when they say there are no evictions, guys, at this point, I'm super excited. I really cannot wait for Gigi's wedding. Anyway, guys, that is the excitement I have today. That is the good news I have. But then let's also talk about this incident about Isabella and kyikumi, guys. This ship, this ship is beginning to give us headache. Oh, this ship is beginning to give us headache. If they want a ship, that's a ship. I really feel like this ship is giving headache. Oh. So these people where, Big Brother asked these people like to pick their clothing, like their clothes. So as Isabella was working on it, kyikumi came to talk to her, and they were talking about, he's tired of going back and forth with Isabella, like, they want to make it work. Something like that. This time he's trying to show like, like, I'm interested. And Isabella is like, dude, you're lying. You never create time for both of us to talk, to get to know each other very well. Like, literally, you are lying at this point. It is giving you are lying. Because she's complaining, you don't make time for them to talk. They never get to talk so that they could get to know each other very well. At the same time, she's talking about, kyikumi never gets Isabella to feel her feminine energy. And she says he only does that in the night on the bed. And she feels like it is not supposed to be done that way. He is supposed to also do it during the day, when let them talk, let them have a moment, just like any other normal ship in Big Brother's house. And kyikumi is like, ever since I came, I've not gotten time to sit down, reflect on myself, why I came to this house. I'm like, dude, they're asking you something else, you're literally answering something else. Like, literally, this ship, it is giving kyikumi is stuck right now. He has talked to the ladies, and the ladies, are not giving the vibe, or they're not giving him the energy or anything to show like they want to ship with him. And now the only option is going back to Isabella. And Isabella is saying, he's not ready for a ship where there is no time created. Like, if you want a space to think about whatever you came to do in this house, it is okay. Isabella could give the space. At this point, I'm like, okay. In the very first beginning, it looked like Isabella was so desperate for this. But then now it is giving the opposite. At this time, I really do not know. But then I cannot wait to see what is going to happen in the time to come, because I'm really scared at this point. kyikumi, Then, guys, I really noticed that in the very first beginning of the conversation, when Isabella was trying to say something, like there is a way kyikumi was shutting her down, like, I felt like literally these are all the red flags. I don't know the red flags Isabella is waiting for, but then I really felt like all these red flags are here, and Isabella, you're still okay with it? Girl, there must be something on that head if you're still tolerating all these red flags. First of all, the guy is not creating time to talk to you, so that you could get to know each other, because it is just not even a week. They're just days in Big Brother's house. And another thing, like, this guy is shutting you up every time you try to talk about something, or every time you try to complain, and you're okay with it. That means literally in this, in this ship, there will not be like proper communication. The communication will be one-sided. So at this point, I'm like, girl, what red flags are you even waiting for? Anyway, I'm not in position to judge or to say something. Maybe Isabella is playing her game because to her, I remember during the dinner, she mentioned something like, oh, we had to give these people a show. Maybe she's trying to put up a show. I do not know. But then I, like there is something about that shape that is literally not working out, guys. Anyway, that is all for today's update. Let's wait and see what happens in Big Brother's house tonight. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.